So we're just heading through the South Passage now. There's a few rocks on the way. I think Renga's a bit stressed. Should be alright. Visibility is okay. Well, it's not as clear as it was yesterday, but I'm sure we'll see anything that's 2 meters or less. Nice rainbow, by the way.
So after leaving Namina Reef, there's about 20 miles out into the kind of more open ocean until you get to the next pass, which is called Nadi Pass. And it's very disconcerting as usual because you can't really see the reef at all. It's completely flat, but there's reef everywhere, and we have to kind of get through this pass. So we're going through the leading lights this time. But I'll just show you how you can't hardly see it. I can see reef on the right actually, but not much. There's some rocks over there, and you can see some reef breaking over there. But not much there, really. Actually, yeah, I can start to see the rocks out there now. So yeah, it is pretty crazy, really. So I think I'm going to go on the bow.
You and me, we're family. The bond that we share is as deep as the sea. No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing home.
So you can see the reef quite clearly on that side, and this side is not so clear, but I can see sort of lighter coloured water. Yeah, you can kind of you can see the rocks on that side, on the starboard side, and the port side is not so clear, which is sometimes more concerning if it's sort of, submerged. But it's not a great day as well. It's a bit grey, so it makes it harder to kind of see the depth as well. But I've got these are polarised, and this helps a little bit. Okay, so it's a bit disconcerting because Woody seems to think it's not matching up with the chart. So we're like quarter of a mile out from the electronic chart. Well, it's always scary a bit when the depth goes down a metre a second. But we're over that ledge, I think, and I think we're in deeper water now. Okay, so now that we've come out of the outer reef, the wind, the waves are definitely more choppy. That's what's expected. But we've got some good wind to get up this channel towards Yadua. So yeah, we've been sort of weaving in and out of the reefs, and then now we're out, and yeah, it's good speed actually. We're doing sort of an average of 7 knots, and the wind speed's about it's about 15 to 20 knots. Because we're going to get there nice and early, about 3 o'clock. It's a 50-mile passage we did today, and we're doing it really quick. So we get there in nice daylight. So yeah, it's quite tricky, I would say, around Fiji actually. Like you can't kind of just stick your autopilot on and then read your book. You have to be constantly alert because all this sea area, I mean, there's like nothing out there, but there are actually reefs dotted around, and plus the fact that Navionics is not reliable, you always never know whether you're going to be like a quarter mile out or not and what might be there. So Woody's panicking a bit because we ran out of mayonnaise and HP, but I've managed to calm him down. And now he's going to make us a nice cup of tea, and he's going to find the fruit loaf, so we're going to have some fruit cake, aren't we, Woody?
No HP. No HP on the boat. That's it. Quit.
Yadua Island up ahead. Part of it's a nature reserve and it's out of bounds, but the rest of it is just a little island. Actually, even though it's got a reef around it, it looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Bay's good sandy holding, no swell. The only thing, it is windy and gusty in here. We're not sheltered from the winds, but I think it's pretty good. We're going to check the weather forecast and decide whether we stay here, although it's probably, if the weather is picking up, we don't really want to be leaving anyway in this, because it's going to be big swell in that channel, so we're probably safer staying in here than moving anywhere. So we might be here for Stormbound for a few days, but we'll just get on and do boat life really. Get to shore when we can. We're so Festina Lente are also just arriving. You see them coming. And tomorrow it's Oscar's birthday, and he's going to be 6, so we're excited about celebrating that with him as well.
So it's filter changing day today, and we've got 4 pre-filters on the boat. Well, we've got 2 pre-filters on the water maker, and then 2 filters going out into the drinking water tap. Those 2 are out of the pre-filter for the water maker, so that's a 20 micron filter, that's a 5 micron filter. And I thought being in the Pacific, the water would be a lot purer and cleaner. So I'd get away with only having to change it every 6 months. But, that's just after about 4 months, and it's filthy. So out of the tank into the drinking water tap, we have 2 settings on the tap. We have hot and cold water, and when you turn to cold, it actually produces the drinking water, and that goes through a 5 micron and active carbon filter. The other thing is lots of different types of filter. There's the string bound filters like these ones, which are just like lots of string wrapped around a plastic core in there. And then you've got the pleated paper filters and paper filter as well.
So we're still here, and we've been here for well, since Friday, and it's now Monday. We came here to celebrate Oscar's birthday, and we would have stayed probably a few days and then go, but the wind has been really strong, so we're kind of sheltering here really. There's a really good holding in the sand, but the wind's just not dropping. It's just, you know, in fact now it looks like it's coming from the north, so we've kind of, it's just us and Festina Lente in this bay, and it's weird because you start to kind of like make it your home, you start getting these routines. So we come to shore at high water, which is sort of any time from like 2-3 o'clock until about 6 till dark, and we hang out on the beach, school in the morning, and then hang out on the beach.
Right now I'm getting the dinghy down because we like going to the beach every day to like do some exercise and just to keep our sanity from not staying on the boat for like 2 weeks. We can go swimming, we build like huts on the beach, and we've been working on a really cool one. We can also build fires and collect coconuts.
This is the little tribe, usual afternoon sessions on the beach. Moraine is making something with sand. Oscar's entertaining us with his ukulele. We've been sort of making fires every day, and kids have been playing just on the beach here. You can't even leave the beach, that's the other thing, it's so isolated. You can't really, apparently there is a path, but it's hiking through the jungle, so we've just not bothered. And we actually can't see a time when we'll be able to leave, because the wind looks like it's switching around to the north. But the main thing is that we're in a sheltered bay, and we do have enough food and water. But yeah, it'd be nice to leave at some point, but we have no idea when. Boats out there, so we're kind of been locked down in this harbour because we came here again. I think, you know, when you spend a bit of time in one place, you kind of start to make it your home, and Jasper took one step further and started to make himself a house, and this is the result because we've all been working really hard at it, and we're all clearing the land and building a house.
Helped. I'm the machete man.
What did you do?
I help. I cut the leaves and put them in the fire to smoke so no mosquitoes come. Also, I cut loads of things for people to put on, and I found loads of those palm fronds, and so I help.
Good. He's got the wall on, the part of the wall, the floor, and we kind of reconstructed this for a little kind of kitchen table. We're using these things for sweeping up. They're from coconut trees. We're putting green on it to smoke out the mosquitoes, which is working quite well. So you've got coconuts here, palm fronds, and the coconut in case he gets thirsty. Got this structure, and he started off putting like the ceiling up like this, you know, with these kind of bits of wood tied together, and then he's gone and got all these amazing bits of green leaf and foliage from the palm trees, and we put a wall up at the back, and now a floor, and on top we've got he's put more bits of wood to kind of keep it down in the wind.
Wind has been really windy over the last few days. We've nearly been stuck here for a week now, unfortunately there's been a lot of rain, but it's been so windy we haven't been able to get the rain catcher up, so we've had to put the water maker on a lot, and because it's overcast we're not producing as much solar, so we're having to run the generator and use the gas for cooking now. All of our good intentions with alternative energy and renewable energy has kind of gone out the window this week, because we're not using the engine to go anywhere, so we're not charging the batteries up on the alternator either. But we have the rain catcher out now, and it looks like the weather might be abating on Thursday, which will give us a window of opportunity to get out of here. I mean, it isn't all bad, you know, the island is beautiful to look at, and there is a small beach and a few things to do on the beach, but I think we're kind of getting a bit cabin fever now and ready to get moving.
I'm disappointed in the amount of invasive species. I've seen pharaoh ants, pavement ants, and even tropical fire ants, and I don't think they should be on this remote island. Like, this isn't even the mainland. So yeah, I think humans should stop either introducing or non-intentionally introducing these species of ants, because in Fiji there's a lot of unique species like the Camponotus coronatus, which is a carpenter ant, and they're unique to Fiji, so we've got to start protecting these ants and start trying to get rid of the red imported fire ants, which luckily aren't in Fiji at the moment, and tropical fire ants.
We're also running out of supplies now. We've run out of fresh fruit and vegetables, although there are a few things on the island, but we don't want to take too much because obviously it's an island belonging to one of the local communities.
So if you've got some mayonnaise, that'd be brilliant, because we've run out of mayonnaise. And if you need anything else, like if you need any black beans, we've got loads of them.
I think with beans we're fine.
You're right for beans,
Yeah.
Yay!
Peas and carrots!
Peas and carrots! Woo!
Try to lift it up. Okay, go forward. Hop, hop, hop. Lock. Right, up. Okay, you still a bit further forward. Okay, go forward. Okay, lift it up.
My elbow. That will help. You know, wrap the tree down and then get all the coconuts.
Yay!
I think Dad will be able to do it. I'm going to stop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get you as well. We're trying to cut the coconut open now. Oh no. That is rotten.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there, look at that. Fresh coconut milk. Who wants it?
Can I? That's fizzy.
Proper foraging. Cutting the coconut out with a sharp shell.
Okay.
You make little sort of donuts, not donuts, but little sweets out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Food tastes so much better in a geometric shape.
So the thing about bird days is bird days on boats is that, first of all, people don't want a lot of stuff anyway because they've got to fit it on their boat. There's never much space, but also you can't really get a lot of stuff. You never know where you're going to be, or you can't find toy shops, so you end up kind of being a bit resourceful like everything else. And we found ourselves like making stuff. Woody's very good at making stuff, actually. He's really good at sort of arts and crafts and 3D design and everything else. So he made a few years back, he made these crossbows, and made a few surplus ones, and our last one left we were going to give it to Oscar because we think he'll like it. I'm not sure the parents will, or his brothers, his sisters, but I know Oscar will.
indeed. It's such a difference with the wind over there
Yeah,
and here.
yeah, massively. It's like there's no issue.
Yeah.
So
No bother.
nice little fire. There's Oscar. It's Oscar's birthday today.
It's nice and quiet. There's no distractions with Wi-Fi. We've been offline now for nearly a week as well. So the boys are just resorting back to school books to do their schooling. And we're just catching up on some editing, even though we can't post anything at the moment.
La
My name's Adrift.
Sataita.
Those guys from the village at the other side of the island that we haven't been able to get to yet because of the weather, but they just turned up on t-shirts and shorts in this weather that we've been kind of sheltering from, and they're just going hunting crabs on the beach.
It's so nice though, getting like having a chat with them and finding out a little bit about their life and the village. And they needed fuel as well, so we gave them the rest of our 2-stroke because we don't need that anymore. Because, well, we can get some more in New Zealand. We're not going to use that engine anyway until we get there. And yeah, they also told us about the fish, and they said that the fish, the barracuda, is actually fine unless it has a yellow fin on it. And they're very clear about that.
Yellowfin barracudas.
Yeah, yellowfin barracuda. So they quite clear about that.
The reef fish all year round and don't seem to have a problem.
Yeah, but
So,
anyway.
because we were worried about Ciguatera. Anyway, they've had their first taste of Yorkshire tea, so I haven't ruined them too much with that superior blend.
Yeah, the funny thing was that we kind of really did want to go to their village and, you know, ask permission to anchor here and do sevu, but it's been impossible in this weather, and actually the walk and the trek seems quite complicated. So instead we kind of had some tea here, and you know, they welcomed us here to anchor here, and you know, we could say thank you. So all good. We have now a gate, a bit like the leaf gate you find in Suriname. And the table is now complete. Good sturdy table. And we even have we've got a roof, which we had before, and now we've got all the walls as well. Really cool. With a window. This is the coolest bit. So if you go in, and here, there's a little window you can see out. Yeah, there's Jasper, the architect of the house.
All good.
We got a new fire today. Took a while to get it going because it's been raining the last few days and all the wood was wet. So it's weird, we've all kind of settled in here now, and when we said to the kids that we're going to be going tomorrow because we think, well, there's not too much wind anymore, and we're going to go because there's just enough wind maybe to get to the Yasawa Islands. Everyone was kind of like, oh, you know, because we've kind of all, it's like settled into this life here now, a real simple life. And yeah, it's weird, look, we've really gone to get coconuts, look.
Came to get some food, but I think that was actually more food for mosquitoes than I managed to get, so we're a bit empty-handed. Just getting eaten alive back there.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for watching and enjoying these videos. So if you're the type of person that would like to thank us in return, then you can simply click on the super thanks button below, or otherwise you can support us on Patreon and get more than just 4 videos a month from as little as $3 a month. We look forward to seeing you there.
I had a dream last